Marcello was climbing the stairs when he heard, "If you cry again, I'll break your teeth." He stopped. The world stopped. It was the voice of the woman he believed God had sent to save his family. And there, in the dark hallway, Marcello realized that he might have brought the enemy into his own home. After his wife's death, Marcello lived through one of the hardest periods of his life. He had 3 small children to raise. Lucas, 9 years old, Anna, 6, and Daniel, 3. Work, school, meals, bills, he did everything. But the pain was heavier than he was. That was when he met Bianca, beautiful, educated, affectionate with the children, a woman who seemed chosen by destiny. She would say, "Don't worry, Marcello, I'll help you with them. Now we're a family." And for the first time since his wife died, he felt hope. But that hope would be destroyed. Hell began on the first Saturday Marcello left to take an extra shift at work. "Love, can you stay with the kids today?" "Of course, go without worry." The door had barely closed when Bianca became someone else. "All right, the show is over." She kicked Daniel's crib, ordered Anna to scrub the floor with her bare hands, and forced Lucas to scrub the hallway until his fingers bled, repeating over and over, "If you tell your father anything, no one will believe you." When Marcello was home, Bianca was the perfect wife. When he left, the mask fell and the children trembled. The school called Marcello. "Your children." Lucas is withdrawn. Anna is drawing. They're doing dark things. Marcello smiled and said, "It's probably the grief of missing their mother." Everything is fine at home, and Lucas heard that. That day, something broke inside him. If not even his own father could see it, who would believe the truth? So he did something no child should ever have to do. He took an old notebook and wrote everything down. The threats, the insults, the punishments, the fear of sleeping, the fear of waking up. When he finished, he prayed, "God, show my dad the truth. I can't take it anymore." He hid the notebook at the bottom of the closet, not knowing it would become the key to everything. The worst day came on a night when Marcello was traveling. Bianca exploded. She locked the door, forced Lucas to wash clothes by hand until his fingers were raw, made Anna carry heavy buckets, gave Daniel very little food, and said, "A poor child lives with what he has." When Lucas tried to defend him, she said coldly, "Your dad is only with you out of pity. If I want, I can erase him from your life." Lucas collapsed to the floor. It was the worst night of their lives. But sometimes God acts in silence. Marcello's trip was cut short. Meetings were canceled. His boss let him leave early. He decided to surprise the kids. He bought a simple cake and climbed the stairs. Then he heard the scream, the crying, the sound of something falling, and the words, "If you cry again, I'll break your teeth." Marcello froze behind the door. He didn't go in, not yet. He stood there listening to everything. Every humiliation, every threat, every tear of his children. And when he finally opened the door, what he saw inside changed the fate of that house forever. And no one, absolutely no one, was prepared. If you want part 2, comment part 2 and say which city you're watching from.